Political debate is one of the things I love. Maybe only theology comes above that as a topic I will discuss in conversation. What's left? What's right? What's the best way for our nation? The pros and cons of your position might contain something to make me change my decision. To be capable of admitting fallibility is a vital part of discussion, as is the ability to see and grasp the other's point of view and know that the universe does not revolve around you. And so this exists everywhere we look, at home, at work, in church, on Facebook. It creates wrangling, even arguments among friends, and the inevitable abuse that the troll sends. My faith instructs me on right and wrong, and this is true for how I vote, though I make my decisions carefully and not by prescribed rote. Balancing the good and bad in each candidate is a difficulty that I wish to relate to you, that it's not always black and white, nor even black or white. Within the church, I have many sisters and brothers who may not support who I support, but vote for the others. I know we could talk about these things forever, and that's fine and acceptable. However, there are those who infiltrate, those who intimidate, and they encapsulate all that indicates the father of lies, that evil angel who seeks to undermine the gospel of love, who wants every believer to forsake Jesus and do the opposite of what he wants us to do, through cleverly making us accept their agenda on faith, rights, welfare, gender. This is a mantra of hate, a desire to denigrate anyone not like us. Anyone who takes a stand which we cannot understand is fair game for viral mistrust. Yet, love always trusts is a verse that I have failed to make others converse with me and debate. So then we continue on in the same vein, every believer unable to engage or even consider what our own scripture says. This just does not fit with the preaching we have heard, so to take it on board now would just be absurd. And this is the problem that the preachers cannot see from the lofty pulpits where they cry what they believe is true. It's not clear how they're being played, it is to me, or how they're the ones being told to tell you what is actually not theological, but is in every way only political, and has nothing to do with what Jesus commanded, but everything to do with being offended at any idea that is outside the conservative mind. If you say Jesus was a conservative, I think you'll find he wasn't categorizable as a liberal either, or any label other than the Lord who commanded us to love one another. I've heard all this before, over and over until I'm totally bored. If you tolerate this, your children will be next. Only now we include those of indeterminate sex. The ones I wish to address are you. You who think you can get good people to back you and vote for the evil that you wish to do, just like the Nazis in Germany drew pictures of fear to control the thoughts of every decent woman and man. Like Niemöller, who assented to your diabolical plan. You are the masters of puppets. You pull the strings that the dancing marionettes cannot perceive. They speak, their jaws mouthing what they believe is biblical, but I hear the same rubbish so many times, it's just comical. To get back to the Bible and what Jesus said is the best way to get your words out of their heads. So you twist scripture and create false scriptures to further confuse and distract, manufacture your consent, and blur the line between myth and fact. You're the ones who step inside our souls and slowly steal our identity until you're in control of the thoughts of honest Christians and even their actions, who cannot recognize the alarming distraction from everything that our own Lord easily said and the clear direction in which he led. You create enemies so you can take on those enemies by making us hate those same enemies. Yet all my Lord told me was, love your enemies. A much less angry believer now, that's me. But this is one thing that gets me boiling, because I feel I'm one of the few to see just how easily all this is spoiling my cherished brethren in your selfish game, where they make the same moves again and again, going too far to be able to come back to just talking about Jesus and get back on track. Just as he, in his once angry moment, threw the money changers out the temple doors, so I say to you, you usurpers of his gospel. Get lost, you mongers of wars.